thought I'd take you on a little scenic journey today. Me and my friend Mike, we are headed about 90 miles northeast of here to the town that touts itself as America's oldest city, and that is St. Augustine, Florida. We're doing a little overnighter up there. They're having a little a barbecue event going on there today, so we're going to ride up, park the bikes, eat some good food, see the good sights, and spend the night in a little hotel up there, and then head back tomorrow. Hopefully in dry weather, because they're calling for heavy rain, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So enjoy the beautiful ride and the beautiful sights. St. Augustine is a beautiful little city. Absolutely scenic. And I hope that my Garmin VIRB Elite does it justice. So I'll be turning the camera on and off a couple of times throughout this trip. Enjoy. See you in a few. So there are a couple of options in getting up to St. Augustine, a couple of different ways to go. One is essentially interstate. We chose the back roads today. Absolutely beautiful day here in sunny Central Florida. I'd say the temperature is pushing 80 degrees. It's about 10:15 in the morning or so. That's an orange grove. Little orange grove there, orange trees, young orange trees. By the way, figure I'd double up a review of this little X-Ram mount, universal X-Ram mount. And I was inspired by Chase on Two Wheels, who did a review of this product a short time ago, about a week ago. And it looked really interesting and seemed to be exactly what I needed to remedy my problems as far as phone mounting goes, because I've tried a couple of different things and I really wasn't happy with them. And as time has gone on, my phones have gotten increasingly bigger, which is the other problem. And quite honestly, I wasn't sure that I have the Galaxy Note 4, which is an extraordinarily big phone, and I really wasn't sure that this mount was going to work. Try to research it a bit, but information was kind of hard to come by. But it does actually fit the phone quite well, in fact, with room to spare. Now, it does not fit the phone in the OtterBox. I have an OtterBox, and that does not work. The OtterBox is just a bit too wide. So I do have to take it out of the OtterBox to put it in there, but I really only do that, and I only use it on longer trips, so not too big a deal. I can get the phone back into the OtterBox in about 30 seconds or so. And they do actually make bigger heads. They make them actually big enough to hold a full-size tablet. I don't quite need one that large, but I could go something in between this and that. So loving the mount. And loving the ride. So Chase on Two Wheels, thank you, buddy. Good call. Good call. It's a good solution to a recurring problem. We're coming up on the little bridge or overpass or causeway, whatever you want to call it, that takes us over the intercoastal and out onto the A1A. This is actually going to take us out to Flagler Beach. There's our ocean. We're going to be riding right along it for a little bit here. We have some beautiful beaches here in Florida. And in this particular part of Florida, the beaches are never overcrowded. Smell of the ocean. A lot of this is private beach, but even as you get up closer to Flagler Pier, which we'll be coming up on soon. No, I take that back. We're actually north of Flagler Pier. The beaches are just never crowded. Great place to surf. I'm sure it doesn't compare to the West Coast. And I think there are areas of Florida where the waves are better. It's actually particularly calm today. But this does get pretty tossed. Particularly if we have tropical storms or hurricanes coming in, this can get pretty intense. I was enjoying that sea breeze so much I forgot I had the front of my modular opened up. Just coming through some of the beautiful salt marshes. This is mostly salt marsh here. To the right. And we're not far off the water. And the water's only a couple of hundred yards to the right, if that. Should be able to see it again soon. Must be awfully nice to have a boat on that intercoastal. That guy's moving along pretty good. Figure I'm doing 60. He's probably up near 45, close to 50. Not so shabby. Looks like he has, hard to tell, I should have looked before, twin outboards. Look at that, or one big one. Looks like a Yamaha 4-stroke. There's that beautiful ocean. That was a piece of styrofoam bouncing in front of my bike, which is why I wasn't going to make any attempt to swerve and avoid it. It wasn't worth it. Nothing that can do any damage or throw the bike out of control, so no sense in trying to swerve and avoid. That'll get you into more trouble. Looked like the lid to somebody's styrofoam cooler. Blew away in the breeze. I give a lot of credit to guys who ride big bikes like this one in the cities in traffic, because the stop and go is exhausting. Are we going to be able to get parking in this thing? It doesn't seem overly crowded down here though. there's some traffic, but it's not concentrated around here. Yep. Just what the doctor ordered. Dr. Fat. So we're on our way back from St. Augustine. Had a good weekend. Just got done visiting the Fort Matanzas. And spent yesterday at the Rhythm and Ribs Festival, which is a place where all the most awarded pitmasters, barbecue pitmasters, gather, and they all sell their best stuff. There was some live music, live bands, beer and wine, that sort of thing. We had a good time. We left a little early before the event let out to try to beat the traffic, which worked well. Not only because there's a rush of people to get out of the area when it ends, but because most of those people are completely intoxicated. Got over to our hotel at about, I guess by about 10 o'clock we were settled in, and now we're heading home. We got taking side roads, about an hour and 40-minute ride, try to stay ahead of the weather. Some rain moving in from the northwest. And that is it. Another great weekend, another great adventure, many more to come. You want to eat?